Thank you so much for waiting for me during these days so I could address what happened. I'm also really sorry for making you guys wait so much. There's probably people pissed out there because I didn't do so earlier. I hope you understand, but I'm still sorry. Before anything, and for everybody's peace of mind, and mine as well, I just want to clarify that yes, Vox and I, we're always talking about what happened upstream. It's not that we ended up hating each other and like we blocked each other and we stopped being friends. No, we're still friends. It's fine. It's okay. We talked a lot about the things that happened, and despite everything, he helped me and he listened to me and he let me cry a lot and supported me behind the scenes. I think people forgot that can happen. I think people forgot that can actually happen, so I just wanted to clarify. He was there all the time, okay? He was there all the time. So yeah, we're still friends. I don't know what gave some people the opposite idea. Yeah, we're still friends. What? I care for him a lot and I love him a lot. He's still one of my best friends, which is one of the reasons I feel the urgent need to apologize to his viewers and mine as well. In a past live stream, I think it was in the membership one, I said that nobody was perfect, and that included me. I said that I could have done things way better than the way that I acted in my last public live stream. And despite so many people saying that I didn't do anything wrong and I didn't need to apologize whatsoever, honestly, deep down, I didn't think, and I didn't think that way. And I felt pretty bad about my own actions. So that's why it's only fair, I think, that I take accountability of what I did and only of my actions and what I could have done better, if that makes sense. So I realized too late, sadly, that when I sent my message and I sent my comments on his chat, I ended up disrupting is the word, disrupting his streams, and I ended up annoying some people in it. And honestly, I cannot really judge them because it is really fair, and they were in their right to feel that, because at the end of the day, I broke his rules as well. We have similar rules. Not all of them are the same, but we have similar rules. Like, don't bring up other libraries unless I bring them up first. No spamming, which those two I broke. And then I broke the third one that was, keep the chat relevant to the stream. So I ended up distracting him and a couple of viewers from what the stream was supposed to be. And I am really sorry about that. It was really unprofessional from my part. It lacked a lot of things, but mainly it lacked tact, I think. This isn't to excuse myself whatsoever or anything, but I guess it offers an explanation from my part, I think. I guess I was too happy about clearing the game, and I was like too distracted by my own emotions that I didn't think about the place and the time. And I didn't think about his calendar, and I didn't think about his work, and I didn't think about his viewers either. Like, even at some point, I remember I asked some of my viewers to poke him, which was all around unexcusable bad streaming manners, honestly, from my side. So I don't think it doesn't really matter how really good friends he and I are. Like, the friendship does not really excuse this kind of behavior, and it doesn't really give me a pass, like a free pass to just do whatever the hell I want, if that makes sense. So I'm so sorry. Once again, I'm so sorry about all of this, I'll do my best to make sure I don't repeat this attitude, I guess, in the future, so I avoid causing trouble to so many people again, including my own friends in NijisanjiEN. I think it's really important that I learn how to think before I act and read the room and think about the time and place. And most importantly, think about the other liver first and think about their audience first before anything else. Because, yeah, your actions has consequences that might end up waking up a horrible chain of events. if that can explain what happened recently. Thank you though. I want to thank those viewers that without any unnecessary harsh words kindly pointing me out like what I needed to correct in my attitude, like, hey Reimu, you did this, I think it should have been done. Like, they did this because they wanted their livers, like the livers that they like a lot, to be better, instead of just shitting on them and like stepping on another human being. Also, I wanted to thank those of you that were there to support me and received me with so much love, reminding me that I wasn't alone. So despite everything, there were still a lot of people that loved me and wanted me to do and be better. So thank you so much. I feel I run out of words when I want to thank you guys for doing that for me. Either silently being there for me or welcoming me with warm words, or wanting me to do better and, you know, pointing out those things that I messed up with and what I should do in the future to be just overall a better human being and a better life, right? Yes. Also, I wanted to point out one thing again, because I already did this in my membership stream. I already told this to my members, but I feel the need to talk about it to everyone that's watching right now. Or I don't know, might watch later. Saw a couple of comments saying that it was too late for them. I understand how angry and emotional you might have become due to you know, this whole situation and the words that, you know, the words that I ended up receiving from some people. And I thank you if you felt the need, I guess, to protect me and support me. But I feel there's always a better and correct way to do it, if that makes sense. At the end of the day, I don't want anyone here in the chat or anybody's audience to become the kind of person that you wanted to protect me from in the first place, you know? I didn't like how some people used me as a way to harm Vox and throw a bunch of horrible words at him, or just randomly start to blame him for absolutely everything. Like every single bad thing happening in this planet was his fault, when it wasn't. Like he's one of my best friends here in NijisanjiEN. At the end of the day, he wasn't the only one involved in this, and I didn't like at all. I didn't like at all seeing him receive the same treatment that I ended up receiving at some point. It didn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense whatsoever. I don't know if some people thought that would make me happy, or some people thought that I would be thanking them. They decided to forget the fact that he's one of my best friends. I don't know what kind of reaction they wanted from me, but I didn't like that at all. So yeah, no matter how angry you become for whatever reason, and no matter how emotional you become please always be the better person and treat everyone kindly. Doesn't matter if it's not your Oshi, doesn't matter if it's a VTuber you don't know, it doesn't matter if it's a fandom you don't like so much. If you want to point out something for the good of the liver and want to see them grow as a person, please do so in a respectful manner, please. You don't have to sugarcoat everything or baby anyone. I'm just asking you to be good people. Decent human beings. So, yeah. Yeah, be kind, be the better person, just be good. I don't know why it's so hard for some people to be good. I don't know if I'm asking too much or not. So yeah, I think I just wanted to say that I'll do my utter best to keep on growing as a person and as a liver and do better after the mistakes that I made. I try to be better without making mistakes, but nobody's freaking perfect. So sadly this time I think I have to learn from my own mistakes and see how I can avoid repeating them in the future. But I wanted to ask from you as well to always remember to just be good and decent people to everyone. Not only to me or not only to your Oshi, everyone. Thank you so much for listening to me and giving me a chance to own to my mistakes and for hearing me out. But also for like, I don't want to end this in a negative, with negative vibes. I wanted to end this with a smile, I guess. I wanted to thank everyone for giving me a warm welcome everywhere. I was away from the PC for like almost 20 hours. And I was really scared to look at Twitter at some point. A lot of my NijisanjiEN friends were telling me that you guys stood up and ended up showering me with a bunch of love. And I was really confused because I wasn't on Twitter at all. Also, I didn't look. I started looking at it last night, and only last night. And that kind of gave me the last push that I needed to make this live stream and to address it and to come back, I guess. It's been like 2 days. Oh my god. It's only been 2 days, but you can call it a comeback, I guess. Oh, it was crazy. I honestly did not expect that to happen, and that's why I was so scared of coming back to check. But yeah. Thank you so much for reminding me that that I was still loved. Oh. Thank you also so much for showing me there's more good people out there than really bad and messed up people. Thank you for showing me that there's quite a lot of decent people still out there. I think when something negative happens, people, I myself included, we tend to focus on the negative side a little bit too much, and then we kind of forget, one, that there's still a space, there's still a chance to grow from that, and two, there's still decent people in this world. If that makes sense. So thank you so much for that. That's what I wanted to talk about today.